Hey, this is JJ with Deluxe Vehicle Detailing and Paint Correction. Today I've got a 2015 Acura MDX in for full carpet extraction, um, engine bay detail, a one-step polish, and I'm going to coat this in Underdog Pro, which is a 3 to 5 year coating. I call it, realistic 3 years, especially if the car's outside. If really good maintenance and a garage car, 5 years, right? So I'm 8 away from my goal of hitting 1,000 subscriptions. I just looked this morning and I am at 992. So help a brother out, share this, share my channel, help me. I'm putting an SOS out there to any and all people who might be able to help me. So my AC in the garage is working pretty well. Once I close off that high pitch of the house, everything's going to be good. But now that I'm a minute and 13 seconds in, this is kind of a series that I do. Sometimes it's just a little quick 15-second video that I shoot and send to the client. I just text it to them and I'm like, hey, this is a problem I ran into. Just so you see how my customer interaction is. If you're a professional detailer, or maybe you're a car enthusiast and you work with a detailer, I think communication is very important. So, and this is why I kind of show this series. So here's the paint work on the hood. And as you can see, it is just a complete black nightmare, right? So I just, I did all the prep on this car yesterday. Then with my newly insulated garage door that has been mentioned, and I have a huge long video on coming out, I came over here and I'm going to put my paint correction light on this spot, kind of where the microfiber is pointing at. And you see that circle of somewhat shininess that still has a lot of holograms, and I just explained, RIDS, which is randomly isolated deep scratches. I think I said that wrong in a video not long ago. But, oh wait, don't turn off machine. Okay. And anyway, you can see that in the lights there. I'm sure you can pick up on that, the scratch, and then it's kind of shiny. So somebody has gone and, polished that, or maybe they tried to put some paint in there at some time. So I just, I took 3 pictures. One of that, one of my paint depth gauge, there's 117, okay? Most of the paint, as we come over here, that is 151. Most of it's running around 150. So, when you put this exact spot down, but there's 116, and right here, 140. So why am I, making this video, and why did I, send this to my client? Well, I'm about to start polishing, right? This guy's really excited to have this car looking really, really nice. It is a 2015. This is, May, 20th of 23. So, I can't grind away and remove a lot of clear coat on this car because it's not responsible. The UV protection in the clear coat migrates to the surface and is about halved. I think it's every 5 years. So this car is 8 years old. So it's halved, and then it's working on its way up to, a quarter of the UV protection. This car is oxidized, faded. I mean, this is virgin clear coat that's been clayed, iron fallout remover, and it's just, it looks like it's got some chemical etching in it. And anyway, this is how I, communicate got a slightly shiny spot on the scratch right in front of my finger too. It's a little less shiny, but somebody's done some work. So I'm like, hey, has anybody done any polishing or anything? And he said, hey, I bought it in 2021. So he's only had it for a year or two. He doesn't know the history of it, but there's, bird etchings. So, I just sent him a message with some pictures of my paint depth gauge and this little spot. And I'm like, hey, somebody's done some work and now I've got a thin spot and now I've got to be extra careful. And what I'm trying to do is set expectations, right? This guy, I just did another car that he has, and I, polished it out. It was just like amazing results. And this is going to look way better. But I'm starting with a black car, not a white car. There's a nice V-shaped scratch right there. And, this has just rock chips all over and all kinds of stuff. It's missing paint, here and here. So I'm going to just do what I can do, and I like to let my clients know how things are going, what I'm seeing once I get all the, wax and just, stuff, and I get to what is called virgin clear coat, which is exactly what I just text my client. We just had a couple messages back and forth after I sent him the picture. There's another nice deep scratch. So, he's paying for some scratch removal. That's one thing. But, 116 isn't a terrible number. 150 is what I like to see. I know that I can, be pretty aggressive in what I use for my, compounds and polishes, but I'm just doing a one step, right? I'm not doing a two step or a three step, and I'm not wet sanding. I'm not getting paid for that. And to tell you the truth, because it's 8 years old and it's in the condition it's in and it sits outside all the time and all that, it's just not worth it. We're going to put a nice coating on this. We're going to get it shined up, and off we go. Send it. So anyway, just sharing with you. I know this is 7:29 right now, but anyway, this is just like a little series. I'm always going to pop these out here and there. And then what I do is I have my clients watch them also, so that they understand the full big picture of everything. I got something on my gloves. I'm leaving fingerprints behind, or maybe those were there. So anyway, I thank you all for being with me. Flip side quick. I don't even think I've combed my hair or brushed my teeth today. I just got on this thing early this morning, and I'm just in the middle of working. So you're just right here with me. Hit that notification bell. Bing! Be sure and, share this. Leave me some comments. It helps my algorithm, helps my analytics. I'm 8 flipping away from 1,000, which actually financially for me, like I can do some things and it will open up some doors for me to hit 1,000. So it's really super important. If you happen to be watching this, these never have very many views. These, look what I'm doing. Maybe I'll title it something else and try some clickbait. And yes, I am working on my editing video thing with CapCut, and I'm trying to, learn. And yeah, it's going slow, and I have no time. I'm fucking busy as shit. So anyway, see you. Flip side. If you don't own a good paint correction light, and this is not what do they call it, ferrous metal or whatever. I don't know what it is. It's tin or something, aluminum, probably aluminum, not tin, but this works on it. This magnet does not. So anyway, enjoy your life, enjoy your wife, happy life. That's why I've never had one. Oh, I've had happy life. No wives. Anyway, see you. Peace.